Something very interesting is happening between DJI and Insta360 right now, because for the first time in a long time, it feels like these two companies are no longer fighting the same battle. A few days ago, DJI unveiled the new Osmo Pocket 4P at Cannes with all this cinematic language around it. Professional storytelling, D-Log2 workflows, filmmakers, tonal depth, cinematic excellence. The entire event felt designed to reposition the Pocket lineup as something more serious than just a creator gadget. But then this image started circulating online from early Luna Ultra coverage, and honestly, I think it accidentally revealed something much bigger about where this market is heading. Because look at the conversation happening around this image. People are not talking about megapixels. They're not debating bitrate charts or sensor sizes. The discussion immediately shifted toward workflow, usability, ergonomics, detachable controls, zoom handling, carrying systems, basically real-world creator experience. And I think that's the actual story now, because cameras have reached a point where most viewers already think image quality is good enough. Obviously, there are still differences, and yes, professionals absolutely care about color, science, dynamic range, codecs, and all of that. But for a huge number of creators, especially solo creators, the bigger question now is, what camera actually makes my life easier? And when you compare DJI's recent Pocket 4P positioning with what Insta360 appears to be doing with Luna Ultra, the difference in philosophy becomes really obvious. DJI seems obsessed with legitimacy right now. Everything about the Pocket 4P launch screamed, take us seriously as a cinema tool. That's why they launched it at Cannes instead of a normal tech event. That's why they kept referencing Ronin and Inspire systems. That's why every sentence sounded like it came from a professional cinematography presentation. DJI wants filmmakers and commercial creators to stop viewing pocket cameras as secondary devices. And honestly, strategically, that makes complete sense. The camera industry is changing fast, and DJI probably realizes that creator tools alone are becoming harder to differentiate. So instead of competing only on convenience, they're trying to move upward into more premium creative territory. But then you look at what people are noticing in these Luna Ultra leaks and previews, and the focus feels completely different. The detachable controller is probably the best example. That is not some flashy marketing feature. That is a workflow feature. That's the kind of thing you appreciate during actual shooting, especially if you work alone. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more I feel like Insta360 understands something very important about modern creators. Most creators are not trying to become Hollywood cinematographers. They're trying to shoot faster, lighter, easier, and more flexibly. And this is where I think the next camera war gets really interesting, because DJI is trying to elevate the category upward, while Insta360 seems to be optimizing the category sideways. DJI is saying, we can give you cinema-level tools in your pocket. Insta360 seems to be saying, we can make content creation smoother and smarter. Those are very different philosophies. Even the physical design decisions start making sense when you think about it this way. People immediately started discussing the Luna controller because tactile controls matter a lot more than companies sometimes realize, especially for zooming, especially for quick adjustments while moving, especially when shooting outdoors or one-handed. And honestly, this is one area where a lot of modern camera companies quietly struggle. They focus so heavily on specs that they forget cameras are physical tools. Tiny ergonomic decisions can completely change how enjoyable or frustrating a camera feels during real use. And I think creators are becoming much more sensitive to that now. Because once cameras cross a certain quality threshold, workflow friction becomes far more noticeable than slight image improvements. A camera can technically produce incredible footage, but if the process of using it feels annoying, slow, awkward, or overly complicated, creators eventually stop reaching for it. That's why this discussion is bigger than just Pocket 4P versus Luna Ultra. It's really a discussion about where the creator camera industry is going next. For years, companies competed mostly on raw capability, higher resolution, better stabilization, better low light, better slow motion, better sensors. But now the competition is shifting toward creator experience. Which camera fits into your daily workflow best? Which one removes friction? Which one makes you want to carry it everywhere? Which one feels intuitive instead of technical? And honestly, this might explain why DJI's Can launch felt slightly strange to some people. Because while DJI was heavily emphasizing cinematic identity, many creators online were still thinking much more practically. How fast can I shoot with this? How easy is the zoom? What accessories come included? How portable is the setup? How good is the battery? Does this fit naturally into solo creator workflows? That tension is really fascinating. And to be fair, DJI absolutely understands workflow too. They're actually one of the best ecosystem companies in the industry right now. Their microphones, stabilization systems, drones, power solutions, tracking systems, all of it increasingly connects together. The difference is that DJI seems to package workflow slide inside a more premium cinematic identity. Meanwhile, Insta360 often packages workflow inside flexibility and experimentation. That's why their products sometimes feel more playful, modular, or unconventional. And honestly, I think both approaches have strengths. Because there are definitely creators looking for the more cinematic experience DJI is building toward. Especially people doing documentaries, commercial work, interviews, travel filmmaking, or professional social content. The Pocket 4P could genuinely become extremely important if the image quality actually matches the marketing language. But at the same time, a massive number of creators prioritize speed and convenience above almost everything else. Especially YouTubers, TikTok creators, solo travelers, and hybrid shooters who care more about flexibility than cinematic prestige, and I think that's why this battle is becoming so unpredictable. For the first time, it feels like companies are no longer competing directly on the same scoreboard. They are optimizing for different creator mindsets. One side is chasing cinematic legitimacy. The other side is chasing creator usability. And the funny thing is, both strategies could work. Because the camera market today is no longer controlled entirely by traditional filmmakers. It's controlled by creators, millions of them. And creators don't always buy gear for the same reasons professionals do. Sometimes the best creator camera is not the one with the most impressive specs. It's the one you actually want to use every day. And honestly, that might end up deciding this entire Pocket 4P versus Luna Ultra battle more than sensor size, dynamic range, or even image quality itself. Because eventually, all cameras become good enough. What people remember after that is the experience.